Petite, I've got some questions for you.
Sure. What's up?
Okay. So what would you say to all the moms out there who are overwhelmed, run down, just feeling all the everything?
Yeah, totally. See a lot of that, don't we? I would say number one, just know that you're not alone, which I'm sure you're aware of. It's the most rewarding job, but the most challenging at the same time, right? From the moment you wake up to it doesn't stop till the moment you go to sleep, and it really doesn't stop there either, right? At night they probably come in, wake you up, or something's on your mind, and there's a lot to navigate from taking kids to school to after school events, sports, make sure everything's flowing well and everybody's staying on task and everybody's doing well, and many times putting yourself last. It's not an uncommon thing to see a lot of that burnout. But no, there's definitely ways to help support you through that journey to help build up resilience and adaptability. We see a lot of moms in that particular state that we can help with, but one particular that stands out is Lynn. I don't know if you remember Lynn, but when she came in, she had headaches. She wasn't sleeping well. She had gut interruption. She was irritable, overwhelmed, feeling like she couldn't just keep up. But now, seeing where she's at, she's thriving. She's sleeping better. She's keeping up with everyday tasks. She's got enough energy now. And also, too, one of the big things like she talked about was being able to connect more with her kids and her family, because when you're stuck in that, there's no connection. It's just like survival, right?
Yeah.
So I think that was the big thing there, too. So no, you're not alone. There's help. There's things you can do. Yeah.
Okay, another one.
Okay.
What's the science and or reasoning as to why moms are feeling like
why do you feel like that, right?
Why?
I mean, it comes down to your nervous system, but why is your nervous system reacting that way? And an easy way to think about it is, we should be in this. You want to be in this rest and calm, and that's where your rest, digest, growth, development, ease, focus, like all the good stuff resides in that side of the nervous system. Is called the parasympathetic. That's our balance, our rest and digest. However, life, when thrown at us, right, whether it be physically, chemically, nutritionally, emotionally, just keeps on plugs into your outlet. It triggers that protective side, is that sympathetic side, and that's that fight flight, right? And that's where it's okay to be there as long as you can get out of it and then get back to the rest and digest. But many times it's like day grows on day, where then it's you start to develop really like a Ferrari engine. That protective system gets so strong, it's hard for your body's braking system to get it back to that rest and digest. And then that's where what really couples it is when you're in protection, just like if a lion's out there, it is going to be hard to get to sleep, even though you're exhausted. You may get to sleep, but then you wake up and then your mind's going and it's hard to get back to sleep. Or if you do sleep, you just don't feel recovered over again. But moms are the caretaker, right? They oftentimes put themselves last, but it's so important that you put yourself in there at least, right? Maybe not first, but put yourself in there. So that, because if you're holding the weight of everything, but then you crumble, it's what happens to everybody else and everything else. So, a couple of things I would probably suggest is, number one, put yourself on the schedule at least at some point, to prioritize, things that help fill your cup, because it's really number one is to try to get that sleep, right? To help get that recovery, and some like little things to help with that is making sure it's a routine. Your body likes routine and likes consistency. So like that pre-bedtime routine and whatever it is that gets you into that state. Now, a lot of times it's the doom scrolling or watching that show, but that's not. That's still triggering that nervous system, even though you're disconnecting. It's not allowing that. So like getting off technology at least an hour before bed. I would say finding that thing that creates that ease, whether it be reading, meditation, prayer, baths, breathing, whatever helps you hit the brakes, to help the body get in that routine, and doing that consistently, day in, day out. Scheduling, put on the schedule that you time, and then probably being a better delegator. even if it gets done like 80% of your 100%, better than nothing, and it's off your plate. And asking for help, because it's finding ways to help you regulate your system on its own. To help that nervous system get into more of that brake pedal, more of that calm and ease, get it out of that sympathetic, get it out of that chronic stress mode. And, you know, we've seen, again, like neurologically focused chiropractic care helps immensely. If those other things aren't helping out, you know, getting away from caffeine, getting away from those things that are stimulatory, many times it's the key to help unlock the safe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's all good info.
Yeah.
So what should a mom who is looking for help do?
Yeah, I would say number one, first and foremost, is just get checked. Seek out a neurologically focused chiropractor. It's going to focus more on beyond just like your average chiropractor that focuses on pain and discomfort, because a lot of times moms in that state will experience body stuff like headaches, neck pain, body aches, discomforts, because, you know, psychological stress and life stress can show up as a physical challenge on the body. So I would say seek out neurologic folks, because they're going to dive in deeper. One that has neurologic scans like we do to help assess the state of the nervous system beyond what you feel, to look at for those patterns, because again, that nervous system will leave evidence of stress on it. And that's where the scans can come into play beyond the stuff that can be felt. Because again, like to get checked and then, you know, making sure, again, even if it's with us, we would consult, we would go through, dive into what's going on, really understanding the story, because understanding the story helps relate and understand the nervous system. That way you can get the best focused help, because the scans will help dictate and understand where are things at. So then a specific answer can be there, because if that can help, then developing more specific action plan specifically for the individual mom to help get them out of the ditch and help them thrive.
So it's geared towards them.
100%.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. That was all really good info. Thanks for that.
Absolutely.